In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NHL games happening on May 12, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Florida Panthers versus Boston Bruins. The Florida Panthers are set to journey to Massachusetts to face off against the Boston Bruins on Sunday evening at TD Garden, marking the 4th game of their second-round playoff series. This matchup serves as a rematch of the Eastern Conference first-round playoffs from last spring. Following a resounding 6-2 victory by the Panthers in Florida during Game 3, the Bruins now find themselves trailing 2-1 in the series. Notably, Boston emerged victorious in all 4 regular season meetings against the Panthers this season, including a 3-2 triumph in April during their last encounter in Boston. However, it's worth mentioning that the Panthers secured a 4-3 victory over Boston in their playoff series last season. During the regular season, the Bruins showcased dominance over the Panthers, clinching victories in all 4 matchups, including 2 games at TD Garden. Notably, Bruins goaltenders managed to contain the Panthers' offense to 3 goals or fewer in each of these encounters. Moreover, Boston exhibited superiority in 6 of their last 8 regular season clashes with Florida and secured 6 consecutive wins at TD Garden. In the ongoing series, Boston claimed victory in Game 1, holding the Panthers to a solitary goal. The Bruins demonstrated their prowess as a formidable home team this season, winning 58.5% of their games played at TD Garden and securing 3 out of 4 games against the Maple Leafs in Round 1 of the playoffs. On the other hand, the Panthers encountered difficulties on the road, losing 5 of their previous 7 away games, including a 3-2 defeat at the hands of the Bruins in early April. Boston boasts an elite defense this season, leading the NHL in average goals allowed per game, while the Panthers have managed to surpass the 3-goal mark in only 3 out of 8 postseason games. Consequently, if the Panthers fall behind early on the road, mounting a comeback might prove challenging due to the Bruins' defensive prowess. The Panthers aspire to seize a commanding lead in the series. However, the Bruins are anticipated to mount a strong comeback on their home turf, asserting dominance from the onset. With the offensive prowess of players like Jake DeBrusk and Pavel Zacha, supported by swift passing maneuvers, the Bruins aim to generate numerous scoring opportunities. Furthermore, the Bruins seek redemption after conceding 6 goals in Game 3, intending to stifle the Panthers' offense with a solid defensive performance led by players like Charlie McAvoy and Hampus Lindholm. By thwarting offensive advances and minimizing shooting opportunities, the Bruins aim to bolster goaltender Jeremy Swayman's ability to make critical saves. With such strategies in play, the Bruins are poised for a robust performance on home ice. So the Boston Bruins money line is our full game side pick. In recent games at TD Garden since early April, the Bruins have consistently trended towards games with fewer goals, with 6 out of their last 7 encounters going under the goal total. Similarly, 3 out of the 4 regular season matchups between these teams also saw fewer goals scored. Notably, Bruins goaltenders have restricted Florida to 2 goals or less in 4 of their last 7 games, including Game 1 of the ongoing series, and they maintained this defensive efficiency against the Maple Leafs in Round 1. With an elite defense leading the league in average goals allowed per game, Boston presents a formidable barrier, diminishing the likelihood of Florida scoring in quick succession. Additionally, the Bruins have failed to exceed 2 goals in their previous 6 matches, further indicating a propensity towards low-scoring affairs. Conversely, the Panthers' defense exhibited resilience in limiting opponents' scoring opportunities, conceding only 3 goals in their last 2 games and ranking among the top half of the league in key defensive metrics. With players like Brandon Montour and Aaron Ekblad spearheading defensive efforts, coupled with goaltender Sergei Bobrovsky's proficiency, the Panthers aim to stifle the Bruins' offense. Considering the defensive prowess and goaltending strength exhibited by both teams, indications point towards a game characterized by fewer goals in Game 4 at TD Garden on Sunday. Thus, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Vancouver Canucks versus Edmonton Oilers. The NHL postseason is in full swing, featuring a captivating clash between two Western Conference teams on the ice in Alberta province. Sunday night sees the Vancouver Canucks hitting the road for Game 3 of their best-of-7 Western Conference semifinals series against the Edmonton Oilers. Vancouver sees the series opener, staging a remarkable comeback from a 3-goal deficit to edge past Edmonton 5-4, establishing an early advantage. However, the Oilers bounced back in Game 2, clinching a 4-3 overtime victory to level the series at 1 game apiece. With Game 3 looming, the pivotal question arises: which team will seize a 2-1 series lead by triumphing in this crucial matchup? In postseason encounters, the Oilers have emerged victorious in both prior series clashes between these teams. Edmonton boasts an 8-3 lead in head-to-head playoff wins, notably securing a 6-game series victory in their most recent playoff encounter during the 1992 Smythe Division Finals. Edmonton celebrated their first victory over Vancouver this year in a significant turn of events. Despite the Canucks clinching victory in all 4 regular season matchups and the opening game of this playoff series, the Oilers managed to level the playoff series by claiming a 4-3 overtime win in Game 2. As the series shifts to Edmonton, the Oilers carry the momentum following their pivotal Game 2 triumph. Notably, Edmonton's offense has shone brightly throughout the playoffs, registering 4 or more goals in 4 out of 5 games during the first round. This offensive prowess was evident as they scored 4 goals in each of the opening 2 games of the series against Vancouver. Noteworthy performers include Connor McDavid, leading the team with 17 points, followed closely by Leon Draisaitl with 16 points, and Zach Hyman, topping the team's goal-scoring chart with 9 goals in the postseason. With Thatcher Demko unlikely to feature in Game 3, Edmonton's offensive firepower is poised to flourish. Vancouver squandered an opportunity to seize a commanding 2-0 series lead, faltering offensively in the final 25-plus minutes of the game. Outshot 18-4 during that stretch and outscored 2-0, they suffered a defeat. While containing the formidable trio of Draisaitl, McDavid, and Hyman poses a challenge, it's worth noting that the Canucks are relying on their third-string goaltender, Silovs, with Demko and DeSmith sidelined. Edmonton boasts an impressive 30-9-5 home record this season, including playoffs, and is set to capitalize on home advantage. Silovs' performance in the first 2 games hasn't been dominant, and playing in a hostile away environment will undoubtedly test him. Despite Edmonton's resurgence in the latter stages of Game 2, securing a crucial victory and home ice advantage, expect them to maintain intensity for the full 60 minutes. With a formidable 28-9-4 home record during the regular season, compared to Vancouver's 23-14-4 away record, Edmonton holds the edge. From my perspective, the Oilers are the superior team, and I remain unconvinced by Vancouver's postseason performance thus far. Vancouver's narrow victory over the Predators and their precarious situation in this series suggest they could easily be trailing 2-0. Therefore, the Edmonton Oilers money line is our full game side pick. Throughout the season, Edmonton showcased one of the league's most potent offenses, a trend that continued in the first round of the playoffs with 4 or more goals scored in 4 out of 5 games. Similarly, Vancouver boasted a strong offense during the season, ranking 6th in goals per game. While their offensive output dipped slightly in the first round, they found success against Edmonton during the regular season. Notably, Vancouver managed to score 8, 4, 6, and 3 goals in their respective matchups against the Oilers. In the ongoing playoff series, Vancouver netted 5 goals in Game 1 and 3 in Game 2, while Edmonton scored 4 goals in each of the opening 2 games. With Demko sidelined, both teams are likely to find the back of the net, as evidenced by the overhitting in Games 1 and 2. The over has been a frequent outcome for Vancouver, with a 45-40-5 record in their 90 games this year, averaging 6 goals per game. When playing at home, this average slightly increases to 6 goals per game. Conversely, Edmonton has seen the under prevail in 44 of their 89 games this season, with an average total of 6.51 goals per game, rising to 6.86 goals per game on the road, with 9 goals in the opener and 7 in Game 2 of the series, indicating an offensive trend. Expect the goals to keep flowing. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.